Okay, finally, that took just under 3 hours. That was a slog. Not for Brucey, he was fine. But look, as we come out, and we're out of the bush line. Look at that. Northwesterlies. Pretty cold. Don't know what the temperature is, I'll check it later. No one around, just me. It's pretty grim, but beautiful. And now the rain's coming down. I'm gonna get over to the spot that I know. Get my tent up quickly. Tarp up. And then start collecting firewood. Because that's gonna be quite urgent to cook. And I don't want to be doing it collecting firewood at night. You can't even see the trees. And it's going to be dark in about 2 hours. Doesn't give me a lot of time. So I've got to crack on. I won't bother filming, putting the tent up. There's nothing special about that. There is something special about this though. Look at that. Oh, there's the hut. Right down there in the distance. I don't know if you can make it out. It's a horrible hut though. Won't be staying in there. Will we, Brucey? This whole place to myself. So I'm gonna head over there into the bush. Get a bit protected. Start looking for trees. So here we go, got my steaks on, and my potatoes and onions. The steak's got some Texas rub on it. Sorry about the smoke. So yeah, chucking down the rain, set everything up. It's now a couple of hours after I set up. There's the tarp and the tent. At least it'll be nice and snug in there once I get it all set up. Bruce's bed. I don't know where Bruce is. He's running around out there somewhere. Having a ball of a time. I'm about to tuck into a beer with my steak. I'm just waiting for the potatoes to get done. And then it's going to be to bed really early. It's just so cold and it's so miserable out. You can see the wind just whipping everything around. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Grim, grim, grim. Freezing, freezing cold. Anyway, probably catch you guys in the morning. Chances of having a fire in the morning are quite slim, seeing as everything's so wet and I only got one tree. I just didn't have time to get more firewood, so this is it. Got one fire. So in the morning I'm just going to have to do without breakfast for a while until I can get some more firewood and get a fire going, which is quite difficult in these circumstances. It's a good job I got the fat wood. The fat wood saved me. The twigs are also wet. It's just everything is wet. There's not a lot of dead stuff around. Anyway, see what the morning awaits, or maybe I'll catch you later on some in the tent with Bruce. So, it's raining, still. It's about 11 o'clock. Had a great dinner. Listened to some audiobook. Yeah, it's crap. Horrible weather, really grim. Fire's gone out, soaked. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get a fire going tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to give it a go. Phone's almost dead, but got it recharging now. I think I've been asleep for about half an hour. Just woke up to go to pee. Had some great brandy. Lovely beer with my steak and potatoes. Bruce was soaked. See the state of him now. Someone's baby guys. You don't want to be in here, do you? You want to be outside in the rain, running around. You're drying off, slowly but surely. I just found him with the blanket completely covering his nose. But I had to go and pee, so it woke him up. He'll have a good sleep tonight. He's not used to having a blanket and all this stuff on, so he'll be really toasty. Won't you, Bruce? Hey? You're still a bit dishevelled and wet, aren't you? Yeah. There you go. Bedtime. Go on. Lie down. Lie down. Right down. Good boy. It's bedtime. Just as I was waking up. But he'll stay like that. I don't think he'll budge now. I'm very happy like that. It did stop raining for a little while. But it's so loud. I might have to put my earplugs in. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for me now. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Catch you in the morning. Night. Morning. 7 o'clock. Pretty uncomfortable night. Well, for me anyway. Maybe not for Brucey. Oh, he's desperate to go out. Okay, calm down, Brucey. Morning. 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 Calm down. Lie down. Lie down. Shh, 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 shh. Lie down. Lie down. Stay. No licking. No kisses. He's a nightmare in the morning. He's so excited. He had a great sleep. He was curled up under his blanket. He's never had that before. I don't think he moved all night. Oh, it rained so much. It seems to have stopped now. It's just the trees dripping. God knows how I'm going to light a fire. I have to find another tree. And there really aren't that many dead trees. It's a beech forest, and they're all very healthy. So it's quite rare to find a dead one. Anyway, I'll just have to keep looking around, see if there's because they're not very big, the trees here, so there's no tree fall, because we're quite high up. These are all small and rugged and survive quite easily. Morning, Brucey. Yeah, honestly, what a life. Stop licking. Stop licking. It's a bird. I know, you want to go out and play, don't you, and explore. You don't want to go out and pee-pee. Right. I'll rejoin you when I'm trying to get a fire going. I didn't sleep well at all last night. This might be a one-nighter because the weather's just so bad. It's going to get worse. So if there's a respite today, I'll just have breakfast and pack up. Got to go back and fix the flat tire as well. Right, catch you later. Bruce. Everything is soaked, but found a bit of a dry log. Tree. And thanks to the fat wood I brought with me. Oh. Thanks to the fat wood I brought with me, it's just about going. So morning brew and then some breakfast. So managed to get the fire going eventually. Got some good red hot coals down there now. Just doing up some sausages. Like put a couple of eggs in afterwards. Sausage for Bruce and some of his breakfast. The sun is finally coming out, but I'm going to head out of here today. It's a one-nighter. It's just everything is so wet, so cold and so grim. See where I am. That can't be bothered to do another night here. It's just not very nice. And tomorrow is meant to be way worse. Massive storm. Lots of rain. I don't fancy walking out in that and doing 3 hours of walk and having to do the car. So, one-nighter. So, all packed up. Bruce is ready to go home. Aren't you, Brucey? Hey? Ready to go home? You gonna help me change the tyre? You got a stick? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? The weather is just turning. It was sunny earlier. I got about 5 minutes of sunshine. I just checked the weather forecast. There's a whole load of rain coming. So I've got to get out of here. Hopefully I get down to the car before it stops raining. I've got to deal with the fire. I've got to put it out. Clear it, bury it, cover it with moss. And I'll head down. Catch you on the way down. Right, Brucey, ready for home? Want to go home? Look at you steaming. You were steaming earlier, weren't you? You had a great breakfast. What did you have? You had your breakfast and you had sausage. Sausages. Did you have a nice sausage? You had a little bit of my egg, didn't you? You got to lick the pan out. Mmm. Yummy. Sausages. Hey? What's that? Go on. Go and have a look. What is it? What's out there? Oh, he just loves it here. Right. Got work to do. Well, I'm down, back at the car. That was a brutal trip. That was wet, it was horrible. But I made it. And now I've got to deal with a flat tyre. Bruce had a fantastic time, didn't you, Brucey? Come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time? Yeah, Bruce had a great time. Okay, so I've got to get back. Well, I've got to fix this tyre. Got to get back. And then chuck this video together. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. I want to do a better one. I'm getting there slowly. Maybe I'll buy some camera equipment. In the meantime, get out there, have some fun yourself. See ya.